Yeah, Hue Jackson, essentially the NFL, Mary Jo White, the independent reviewer, has looked over the material and determined that the claims that Hue Jackson had made earlier about the Browns losing games and wanting him to lose games were unsubstantiated. The NFL could not do anything despite its independent review to back those claims, and so there'll be no charges brought against the Browns organization. Mary Jo White came to that conclusion a short time ago. It's now official. It was done in conjunction with a law firm, and the NFL could not find any evidence that the Browns lost games to back up what Hue Jackson had said. He was unwilling to back it up as well publicly, and so the issue right now appears to be closed.
Are you kidding me? Seriously, are you kidding me? Hue Jackson, whatever credibility you had left after a 1-36 record or whatever it was, has just flown out the window. The NFL comes out with the statement, Hue Jackson didn't even agree to meet with the investigators. You make these allegations, you make these sweeping allegations, you talk a bunch of trash about the Cleveland Browns, and then when they do investigate, you don't even bother to show up. You don't even bother to meet with the investigators. I'm over this stuff. I want Colin Kaepernick out of my life. Well, he's not in my life, but I just want him out the game. I want Hue Jackson out of the game. Grambling, you got something to do. You need to fire Hue Jackson. He's already proven he's a liar. Now, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people out there going, oh, it's racist. And they're going to cry this boy wolf story over and over and over again. I've heard it enough. I'm sure you've heard it enough. We're done with it. That's it. No more crying racism. You're lying. You got Colin Kaepernick out there saying that the NFL is slavery, but yet he's begging to get back in. None of this makes any sense anymore. We are in an upside down, topsy-turvy, helter-skelter world, and it's just been long enough. It's got to stop. I don't care what we need to do, but now we need to begin ignoring these people. And I feel bad for saying that, being a black man, but we need to ignore these people. They are friggin' nuts. They are bringing the country down. They are bringing the game of football down. This wokeism is doing nothing, less than nothing to advance the black community. It's doing nothing but hurting us. I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know under what rock you reside, but this entire BLM, BS, this entire racist cry that's taken a hold across the country has to end. We can't keep going with lie upon lie upon lie. Does racism exist? Of course it exists. Measles exist. We don't eradicate stuff. You learn to live with it, deal with it, be a big boy, be a big girl, put your big boy panties on. I shouldn't have said panties and boy because that's even another discussion. But it's got to end. No more. Hue Jackson, I don't want to hear a rebuttal. I don't want to hear you come out on some MSNBC or something and say, well, they didn't really investigate it. I've been abused because I'm a black man. Stuff it. Brian Flores, drop your case. It's done. We're over it. Now, I'm sorry I'm ranting this way. I didn't plan on making this video. This is how I used to do my live videos, which I should probably go back to because without a script, I can just tell you what I'm thinking. This thing just came out a little while ago, and I said, I got to push record. I got to talk about this. Even if I'm thirsty, I got to talk about it. Sorry about that. But enough is enough, people. I mean, where are we going to let this continue to go? Hue Jackson, you've just been found out as being full of crap. Colin Kaepernick, you're out there telling people it's slave trade. You're dying to get back in the league. Who wants to sign you? Can you imagine signing Colin Kaepernick, finding out he's not good enough, and then you have to cut him? What do you think would happen? Just sit back and imagine you sign Colin Kaepernick. You think you're doing a good thing. You're giving this guy another shot, just another shot. Then you find out he sucks. Then you got to cut him. What do you think is going to happen next? Oh, I can tell you what's going to happen next. Colin Kaepernick is going to call you a racist. He's going to get everybody he can on Twitter with his personal PR agency on Twitter where he trends every single day for no reason other than Colin deserves a chance in the NFL. Nobody, here's something newsflash for you. Nobody deserves a chance in the NFL. You have to earn it. We just watched the draft last week. What? 262 players from college. Broke my heart to see what happened with Kyron Williams. You can check out that video at the end of this one. And these kids were ecstatic about joining the NFL, and many of them becoming millionaires overnight. Ecstatic. They went to the combine. They did all the measurements and metrics and ran and lifted. All the stuff that Colin Kaepernick said is racism. It's a slave trade. Yet they did it. They did it because they want to take their game to the next level. I'm over all this woke stuff. And if you're like me, you're over it too. Let me know what you think about this insanity with now finding out that Hue Jackson, who I thought was a credible black man, just broke my heart. You're a liar. You should not be at Grambling State. You're going to ruin these kids. How do you hold the next meeting? How do you walk out there as a head coach of a college football team of mostly black people, young black men, knowing you just lied through your teeth? I don't know. I'm just over it. Sorry to seem like a rant. I've been going for a little while, but man, this pissed me off. Hue Jackson, you're a liar. Let me know what you guys think.